Hello everybody, Japic Death checking in for another episode of our Divinity Original Sin 2 playthrough. Today we are down in a space underneath the Tavern, and we are going to go speak with Lohar. Get this thing started.
The moment he sees his fellow dwarf, and slams his right fist into his left palm, growling all the while.
Maybe not the second. We're here on business.
I've got a bone to pick with this bastard, and you'd have me picking my teeth instead.
Okay, go ahead.
Beast thrusts his weapon at his fellow dwarf, who looks first to you, then to Beast. He's surprisingly unfazed by the obvious threat.
You're a brave lad waltzing in here now. I know who you are, you know. The Beast of the Sea. What brings you to this good-for-nothing town?
Operation Downfall, you numbskull, and you'll tell me what you know, or I'll turn your guts inside out and stuff them down your throat.
Disgusting.
That is pretty gross.
Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend of mine. Not no more.
He hawks a wad of spit on the floor, then motions to the room around him.
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various trade concerns.
That's true.
And what Justinia's cooking up ain't so good for my bottom line. I don't want to help Justinia. I want to stop her.
Beast considers Lohar's words for a moment, then sheaths his weapon and motions to Lohar to keep talking.
I thought you'd see things my way. Come, make yourself comfortable. We'll have a chat when you're ready.
Okay, well that doesn't cover my business.
Brave lad, waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. If you don't already know the answer to that, I reckon you don't have much to tell me.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
Maybe got on his good graces with some healing?
Leave a wound alone and it'll patch itself right up. Longer it takes, the less likely you'll let it happen again. If it won't heal, then it's your time to go. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Let's be braggadocious. We earned that shit.
I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Magister people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? All just been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. Haven't seen any evidence of them myself. So no, I'm not convinced. We're swirling a drain. If someone doesn't plug it, we'll slip down easy as you please. So, what do you want? Ah, I should have guessed. I could help you, but last I heard you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all that hurts would I help a worm like that?
Intelligence, finesse, constitution. I think that finesse is the only thing I've freaking got for Japic and those ones. Finesse at 20. But I got no persuasion as a skill. Is there anything? Probably not right now. If there's different gear that could, oh well, finesse.
What a load of shite. See if he's got an eye for talent, though. Maybe there's something to you. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
See if he's a superstitious man.
I got people to maintain. You help me, I help you. Simple as that.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell.
Mortis.
I sent a few guys to go check on him. See if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though.
That is probably that dwarf that wouldn't let us into the basement.
Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him.
That sounds also reasonable.
Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
Okay.
How could you do it?
Beast.
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past Arks. All right?
Caravan outside of town.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers.
She
I
ran
reckon
off.
that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
What exactly?
Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious?
Alright. The Thunder Rune.
Come, sister.
Let's see if we can improve his attitude. Officially... Not much to donate on this side. Fuck it. Japic's got a bunch of stuff to sell.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Oh shit, he doesn't like me. Ooh, doggy, does he not like
How
me?
could you do it?
Nope. Alright, we're gonna be done with that. I think I'm basically giving my shit away.
What's got into you?
Alright, you know what? We'll come back to all this. Alright, I want to come find out what this arena's all about over here. Japic never got his kiss. Come alone though, they might want us to... I thought that looked like a button. They may want us to... physically not have our companions down here in the area. There's another button. Secret room. A healing potion. Rain scroll, some gold. not much stuff, but it's something. Oh, unidentified ring. I wonder if we can... If there's somebody in town that can identify things for us. Oh, that might be worth looking into. That might be worth looking into. We're carrying a lot of unidentified stuff right now. Alright, let's talk to this guy here. He's supposed to be in charge.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in ya.
Demand a battle versus the Driftwood Arena champion.
Full of piss and vinegar, ain't ya? You gotta show us what you're made of first, though. You can't just waltz in and act like you own the place. Murga's particular. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll consent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no taking yourself into her good graces again. On your way, then. She's over there watching the match with those skulls to keep her company.
Trade to this guy. Ooh, he's got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Terms of endearment. Might be worth looking into some of this stuff a little bit later on, but we are a little short on cash, admittedly. Okay, we'll be back. Connell the Boastful.
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tricked me and bit off my earlobe before the fight had even started.
Aw, man. She totally Tysoned him. Grisha the Philosophical.
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion, and not one to suffer fools lately.
My memoirs? Wonder if that's gonna be worth anything.
Good gods. Is there a void walking down there? Must be one strong force field keeping it inside.
Murga the Shadowy One.
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void-woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful odor of old sweat and dried blood. She spies you and glowers.
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you.
Give it your all, beast.
She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams your hand down into the table, hard enough to draw blood.
You need to practice more, dear.
That's
Try some
interesting.
pull-ups before you even think about going one-on-one with me. I bested that void-woken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own two hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here? Ah, based on your performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh?
Ooh. We have a dwarf option here. Lie says I'm a champion. I'm not a lie. I won. Oh, but I'm not Japic. I'm not the one. Dwarf. It's probably his best. Probably his best option.
Murga raises one surprisingly delicate eyebrow.
Ah, go talk to the raucous one. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up for a challenge. Prove yourself worthy fighting my acolytes blindfolded. Then, I'll knock your teeth out.
Blindfolded, that does not sound like a good day. Uh-oh. My controller died. Let's grab a different one. There we go, that one's full. Sorry about that. She wants to knock our teeth out. Lovely. So blindfolded is not ideal. A hatch. Well then unlock it. Can't be picked. Okay. I have to remember that's there. Okay, the last time that we were in arena, and it was the first opportunity we had to get into that arena, we got our asses handed to us. And this woman wants us to fight it blindfolded. I'm wondering if, hey, is that my girl again?
Her lips pout, but otherwise her face is steel.
I waited, yet you never appeared. I hope you have not changed your mind. I am most keen to satisfy you.
Oh dear.
As you wish. I will await you. Come alone.
Let's follow her right this second. Stay here, guys. Here she is. I'm totally getting ambushed. There's no doubt about it. I am totally getting ambushed. Armor, health. Ugh, this is not going to be pleasant.
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures.
She's gonna poison me.
Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy. Now come closer and receive your soul's desire.
Well, we've come this far.
Draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours. Yet her lips do not press against yours.
That's what I thought.
And her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider.
Ooh. What if? I don't like it. I get 5,000 XP for that.
Her fang painlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
You desired power, and so it's yours. My venom seeps into every pore. We part ways now. I'll remember this moment. You've seen my true self. There's nothing more to know.
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it against your forehead.
Now go.
A new talent, Spider's Kiss. Okay. What is that talent? Oh, -2 to my con and +2 to my wits. Well, Okie dokie, done is done. Which, oops, actually should have stayed there. So that just drained some of my vitality. Well, that was 5,000 experience, and I don't know if that was worth the trade, but I guess it is what it is. I don't want to talk about it. Can we go now? All right, let's go check on that the basement at that other house. There's stairs up as well.
Curiosity kills the cat.
The town is poor, but this room is rich.
Captain
A
Abelweather.
weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself.
Idiot.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
Okay.
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And all are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad. Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
Is she asking me to kill her?
With a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Okay. Interesting.
It's a shame it is.
An absolute shame.
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
Oh, the poor dear.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and avoid woken on me.
You said it, Hilga. You're a true patriot.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Hilga jabbers excitedly with Brax, but the two go quiet as you approach.
Oh, locked. Yep. Didn't think so. The Book of Rhyme. Where did I just see that? Oh, there it is.
Gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy
got a
for
pick
one
and
night with a
trust.
lizard. Then you're
You
an
got
idiot.
that right, Hilga. You got that right.
And I'm saying...
Okay. I didn't need to steal it. I just wanted to read it to see if it was worth anything. Baron
As you
Levere.
approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in recognition.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems.
Wave him ahead.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways down his face. He's wearing a disguise. Ifan laughs as he straightens the beard. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves his hand and laughs.
Keep going, boys.
The man hunkers down and seems to be
I'll be
sketching
patient.
a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up from the carpet. Ifan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roost thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
I'm sorry, what?
Doesn't this room strike you as eerie? There's a chill in the air, a
deeper darkness in the shadows. But, of course, I should hold my tongue and stand guard. All's well as long as my lord's coffers are safe.
It's very funny. Guardsman
Better
mimic.
watch yourself, lad. Got greedy eyes on you. Sets me on edge.
Careful now.
Ow. Careful now, that's a trap. Boom. Idiots. Just looking around the room. My goodness, I wasn't robbing you. Sheesh. A reinforced door. So these girls are talking about
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
going to
With a
Fort.
dip of her
Oh,
head,
okay.
She
It's
indicates
a
that you
Magister,
should
though.
talk to her companion. Then she turns back to her drink.
Yeah? What do you want?
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the
Huh.
turn.
I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Optimism is a
Guess that
moral
makes
duty.
me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument.
And I'm saying...
Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
Hmm.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you
Yeah. Well, let's go into hell. Have fun while you can. Japic is not the soul of caution.
Thatcher looks victorious. Eden looks annoyed.
You're as bad as she is. Get lost then, you're no use to me.
Eden turns back to her drink.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
The captain's cabin.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Dozing adventurer. I see there's a couple of chests to look at here. Read. Read.
Curiosity
I
kills
don't think
the
I
cat,
need those.
or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Nope.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard?
Oh,
Then you're an idiot.
panties, a pillow, and some leather scraps. If I never get my wizard back, he had all of our crafting components, all of our...
The chest won't open.
It's got a freaking magic lock on it.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
What did I just read about? Something about the phoenix. A phoenix something. What's over there? Alright, would you guys mind? Oops, that's not what I want. Give me a second, would you? Yeah, it's got a freaking arcane lock on it.
Kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Oh, this is magic. It's a bad deal. I'm not gonna be the least bit surprised to learn this is spelled. Okay, that was our 30-minute mark. Apologies.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
I guess that's that.
And you're an idiot.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is turned.
I am curious about that, though. Lock can't be picked.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
So that woman wants to die, but I don't know if I should kill her or not. Maybe there'll be something later on that can help her.
I'm telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of. I don't give a rat's ass what they say downstairs. The Magisters is all that stands between us and the Voidwoken. We should be grateful.
What will I do without you? Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink any time he tries to go downstairs.
My sorcerers are most violent kids. Warrior against the void. Taken too early. All hope destroyed.
Pretty good, ain't it? Bet he'd even write a poem for you if you signed up all nice luck.
I don't want him to write me a poem.
That divine voice, that idyllic poetry. I could lose myself in Barstan's cinnamon eyes.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
May the seven usher us to paradise against all the odds.
Why is he stuck in the table?
Yeah, you're good with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
There he is.
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
I'm sorry to hear that. Razzle dazzle.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
He just wants me to pay him, huh?
Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions. Are you prepared to answer?
Who are we?
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
Your eyes betray the guilt of the human race. You believe it your right to ravage Grivalon. What say you?
We do have arrogance and bloodthirst, yeah.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
Ah, arrogance! That most peculiar of human traits, given your lack of cultural accomplishment. Save the towers you erect in worship of greed. What riches do you seek, human?
Yes, fellowship.
Indeed. You seem almost fearless in your conviction. But I know better. Stripped of their swords and shields, humans are as fragile as flower petals. Admit your cowardice.
I don't think so.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now.
Let's see how this goes.
And bask in its resounding refrain. The bitter march of humans unabated. This world of war and cruelty they created. They shall not stop till all the world's a waste.
and signs of all other cultures erased. Of silver, gold, and diamonds now dispose. With friends and lovers find your true repose. So journey forth and tread the proper trail. And shout to all, the humans must prevail.
Yeah, that's not what I said.
Bitter march of humans unabated. This world of war and cruelty
He's gonna repeat himself.
Ah, finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless.
I am not a server. I don't know if we've read that or not.
I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
Oh, pity. I've been trying to get a little something to eat all day. But the giggleheads who run this establishment don't seem to be willing to provide a fellow with his fair portion.
After all I've been through, too.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly. His lip trembles dramatically.
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would he listen? No. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds, and the waiter won't even bring me any stew.
Perhaps we could retrieve it.
Then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me.
Tell me, how are you with, well, Voidwoken? Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than a trifling.
Not sniffling anymore, is he?
My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Voidwoken.
It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back.
Very, very well, that's how. That cargo is worth more than a pretty penny, and I'll owe its retrieval to you and you alone. Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day.
Well, there we go. 2,000 XP just for talking to the fella. Oh, bother. Alright, so we've already hit our 30-minute mark.
Down below the black ball. Guess some people like a little whacking time, if you get.
And I said we were going to go find out what was going on at this house over here with the dwarves, but I think that might be too much for one episode. So we'll walk away over here
This must
and
be the place
head
Lohar
in.
mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
Does indeed. See you in the next episode, and we're going to go right now and find out what it is.